Once again, good morning to all. Yesterday, I have given one question for you, that is homework. सर्वांनी सॉल्व केले?
हो सर हो.
Yes, sir.
Today, we'll discuss the next type of question. This type of question is called as a restriction types question. What is the meaning of restrictions? Restrictions is nothing but in a particular cell, they will not give any value. Restriction means in a particular cell, they will not provide any value. That type of problems is called as restricted problem. So that type of numerical we will solve today. One numerical we will solve here. After that, I will give one or two numerical for the homework purpose. So we'll start the first numerical based on the restriction method. And the question is, I have not taken the lengthwise question. I have just written the last sentence, that is maximize the profit. Means we have to assign the workers to the machines in order to maximize the profit. That is the question. This is the matrix they have given. Vertically, they have given number of machines M1 to M6. Horizontally, they have given number of workers, that is W1 to W5. And you can observe here in column M4, they have restricted here, means they have not given any value. Similarly, in M3, they have not given any value. M5, they have not given any value. And M1, they have not given any value. And M6, they have not given any value. Whenever you will get this kind of question, then what you have to do? You just replace this unknown cell with infinity. Why we are taking infinity? Because we don't know which value we have to take. If we take 0, it is having some meaning. If we take 1, it is having some meaning. Means suppose if I have taken 1 here, instead of this restriction, if I have taken 1, then 6 minus 1, it will get 5. Means the value will get changes here. Are you getting? If I have taken any positive value, then each value will get changes because of that particular value. So already they have given restrictions. If we take any value, then that value will changes the cost of this matrix. So in order to avoid that, what we will take? We'll take infinity. Are you getting? Means infinity minus something, we'll get the answer infinity only. For example, instead of this, I have taken 10. जर आपण ह्या रेस्ट्रिक्शनच्या जागी जर 10 जर व्हॅल्यू घेतली, जेव्हा आपण रो रिडक्शन करतो त्यावेळेस 10 - 5 केली, इथली जी व्हॅल्यू आहे ती व्हॅल्यू चेंज होईल. समजतं का? इफ सपोज आपण इथे 10 जर ऑब्झर्व, सपोज आपण इथे 10 ही व्हॅल्यू घेतली, कन्सिडर करा. इफ वी आर टेकन 10 इज द व्हॅल्यू at this particular location. So while proceeding to the row reduction, what we will do, we'll select the lowest value in that row and we'll subtract that value from all other values of that row. Then what will happen? When we'll perform at this location, then 10 minus 3 will become 7. म्हणजे इथले जे व्हॅल्यूज आहेत, ही व्हॅल्यू चेंज होत जाईल. जसं जसं आपण प्रोसिजर फॉलो करत जातो तशी तशी ही व्हॅल्यू चेंज होत जाते. सो इन ऑर्डर टू अवॉइड दॅट, व्हॉट वी विल डू, विल यूज इन्फिनिटी. See, if I use infinity here, then infinity minus 3 again give infinity. Okay, means infinity यूज केल्याचा फायदा काय? ह्या ज्या पर्टिक्युलर सेलमध्ये ऑलरेडी रिस्ट्रिक्शन दिले नाही आहेत त्यामध्ये काही चेंज होणार नाहीत. त्यासाठी आपण काय करतो? इन्फिनिटीचे यूज करतो. इथं कुठं? wherever we are getting restriction at that particular location, we will use the infinity. Got it? This is the first step. Now what is the second step, or what is the procedure to solve the maximization numerical? The first step, what is the first step? Check whether the given matrix is a square matrix or not. Now see, in this particular question, there are 6 columns and 5 rows. So what we have to do? We have to first balance the given matrix. So how we should balance the given matrix? Here we have to add one more row in order to balance the given matrix. Are you getting? Because here we are having 5 rows and 6 columns. So in order to balance, we have to add one more row. So I will write here I will directly add one row here. And I will assign the value 0 to each row. I have told you the reason why we are assigning 0. to that particular row or particular column. And this type of row and column is called as dummy row, or we can say dummy column. Depending upon the question, we have to add. Now see, the given numerical is converted into a square matrix. Now what is the next step? What is the next step? The numerical given is maximization. So first of all, we have to convert this maximization numerical into minimization numerical. Okay, so for that, what we have to do? We have to find the highest value present inside this matrix. What is the highest value? Don't consider it is 10, it is infinity. So first of all, I will replace this dash with infinity. Okay, I will replace this dash with infinity. Now, what is the highest value in the given matrix? I think it is 12. 12 is the highest value. 12 is the highest value. Okay, so what we have to do? We have to just subtract all other values from that given highest value. So step number, I will write directly 1. That is conversion of maximization numerical into minimization. Okay, so I will draw the matrix again. Now what we have to do? We have to subtract all other values from the highest value. So 12 minus 12, it will give 0. Next, 12 minus 3, it will give 9. 12 minus 6, it will give 6. Now here, we don't have to change anything. जिथं आपण infinity घेतलंय तिथं काही change करायचं नाही. Infinity as it is ठेवायचं. So we'll keep infinity as it is. Now 12 minus 5 will give 7. 12 minus 8, it will be 4. Next, 12 minus 4, 8. 12 minus 11, 1. Infinity as it is. 12 minus 5, 7. This infinity will remain as it is. 12 minus 3, 9. 12 minus 8, 4. Again 10, 2, 3, 5, 7. This infinity remains as it is. 5, 4, 6, 0, 2, 7, 4, 3, 8, 6. Infinity remain as it is. Now here it will become 12, 12, 12, 12, 12 and 12. Got it? Means this matrix now converted from maximization to the minimization. Now we have to start our procedure. The first step is row reduction. After that, we have to do the column reduction, and after that, we have to do the assignment. So now I will write here step 2. That is row reduction. I will draw the matrix. Now see, in first row, 0 is the minimum. If we subtract 0 from all other value, then the first row will not change. It will remain as it is. So I will write the first row as it is: 0, 9, 6, infinity, 7, 4. Now go for the second row. In second row, 1 is minimum. So I will subtract this 1 from all other values of that particular row. Then 8 minus 1, 7. 1 minus 1, 0. This infinity will remain as it is. 7 minus 1, 6. This infinity will again remain as it is. 9 minus 1, it will give 8. Now in third row, 2 is minimum. Then what we have to do? We have to subtract this 2 from all other values of that row. That is 4 minus 2 is 2. 10 minus 2, 8, 2 minus 2, 0, 3 minus 2, 1, 5 minus 2, 3, and 7 minus 2 is 5. Again, in fourth row, the lowest value is 0. If we subtract 0 from all other values, this row doesn't change. That's why I will keep this row as it is, that is infinity 5, 4, 6, 0, 2. Now, in fifth row, you can observe 3 is the minimum. Then we have to subtract this 3 from all other value. Then it will become 4, 1, 0, 5, 3, infinity. Now in last particular row, 12 is the minimum. So we have to subtract 12 from all values. It will become 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, again 0. Next step is column reduction. What is the condition of column reduction? What is the condition? We have to again select the lowest value in a given column, and we have to subtract that column with that value from all other values of that particular column. Now see, in column reduction step, I have told you, okay, what I have told you, when we have added dummy row, in that case, we doesn't require to perform column reduction, and when we will add a dummy column, in that case, we doesn't require to perform row reduction. And I have told you the reason. If suppose we perform the column reduction in this particular case, then 0 is the minimum value. If I subtract 0 from all values, then this column doesn't change, correct? Again, in second column, 0 is present. If I subtract this 0 from all other value, then this column will not change. Again, in third column, you can observe 0 here. Then again, this column will not change. Again here, see, 0 is present, so this column will not change, means the value remains same, because something minus 0 will remain something, means 6 minus 0 again will give 6, 1 minus 0 again will give 1. Okay, again in fifth column, 0 is present, means this column will not change, and in sixth column also 0 is present, means this column will not change. So what is the conclusion? When we are adding dummy row, in that case, it is not necessary to perform column reduction, and if we have added the dummy column, in that case it is not necessary to perform the row reduction. It will reduce your time. Okay, now check in each row and each column at least single 0 is present or not. In first row 0 is present, in second row also present, in third row also present, fourth row is present, in fifth row 0 is present, and in sixth row also 0 is present. Similarly, column wise check करा, प्रत्येक column मध्ये 0 आएगा. Yes, we are having single 0, means the condition gets satisfied. Now we have to do the assignments, we have to do the allocations. So I told you that how the allocation will start. We have to start with row wise. After completion the row wise procedure, we have to go for the column wise. But the thing is that while performing row wise or column wise operation, we have to select or we have to choose a single 0, only single 0. If there is a single 0, then and then we will assign that particular 0. Now see, in first row, is there any single 0? Yes, we are having the single 0. Then I will do the assignment this single 0. When we are doing a row wise allocation, in that case, wherever we did the assignment, we have to check in that column, is there any 0 other than this 0? Yes, we are having this 0, so I will cross this 0. Now go for the second row, check the single 0. Yes, I am having the single 0, so I will assign here, and I will cross other 0 present in that column, so this will get cancelled. In third row, see, we are having single 0, I will assign here, and I will cross these two zeros. In fourth row, this is a single 0, I will assign here, and I will cross this 0. Okay. Now in sixth row, see, there are two zeros, but we are interested in only one 0. So what we have to do, we'll skip this particular step, that is row number 6. After completion of the row number 6, we have to start with column wise, first column, second column, third column. Go for the first column. We did the already assignment, so skip this step. Second column, again we are having the assignment, so I will skip this step. Third column, we are having assignment, I will skip. Now see, in fourth column, we doesn't have any assignment, so find the single 0 in fourth column. Yes, I am having the single 0. Now I will assign this 0. Now I will cross the 0 present in that row, means I have to cross this 0. Means whenever we are doing assignment row wise, in that case we have to cross the zero in column wise. Whenever we are assignment in column wise, in that case we have to cross the zeros in row, in that particular row. Okay, now check, is there any single zero present or any zero present? Whichever is not allocated or not crossed, all the zeros, either it may be allocated or it may be crossed. Okay, now check, the number of allocations are equal to the number of rows and number of columns. No, because we are having 5 allocations and there are 6 rows and 6 columns. So what we have to do? What is the next step? We have to check in which row there will be a no assignment. So in 5th row there is no assignment. So I will do the tick mark at that particular row. Now we'll check at which particular location there is no allocation. So at this particular location there is no allocation. So what I will do? I will mark that column. After that, in that column, where is the allocation? At this location, the allocation we did. So at that particular row, we have to do the tick mark and check whether there is a zero which is crossed in that row. No. If the zero is present and that zero is crossed, then again what we have to do? We have to mark that column. Again we have to check, or again we have to go for the allocation in that column, and again we have to tick to that particular row. ओके, काय करायचं, ज्या रो मध्ये ॲलोकेशन झालेलं नाहीये त्या रोला टिक मार्क करायची. ॲलोकेशन्स कुठं नाहीये, इथं नाहीये, सो त्या कॉलमला टिक मार्क करतोय आपण. आणि त्या कॉलम मध्ये कुठे ॲलोकेशन्स आहे, इथं आहे, सो त्या रोला पण टिक मार्क करतोय. जर ह्या पर्टिक्युलर रो मध्ये जर कुठला झिरो असेल जे की क्रॉस असेल, देन अगेन वी हॅव टू परफॉर्म दिस स्टेप अगेन. म्हणजे जिथं क्रॉस असेल त्या कॉलमला टिक करायचं, त्या कॉलम मध्ये ॲलोकेशन्स कुठे चेक करायचं आणि ते परत त्या रोला टिक मार्क करायचं. परत चेक करायचं तिथे कुठे परत झिरो क्रॉस आहे का, असेल तर परत प्रोसिजर रिपीट करत जायची. इथं नाही आहे त्या केसमध्ये, दॅट्स वाय आपण इथंच प्रोसिजर स्टॉप करतो. नाउ व्हॉट इज द नेक्स्ट स्टेप? दॅट इज मार्क्ड कॉलम अँड अनमार्क्ड रो. म्हणजे ज्या कॉलमला मार्किंग केलंय तो कॉलम हाईड करायचा विथ द व्हर्टिकल लाईन. सो दिस कॉलम आय एम हायडिंग विथ व्हर्टिकल लाईन. आणि ज्या रोला आपण मार्किंग केले नाही ते रो हाईड करायचे लाईक दिस. Now what is the minimum value from all other visible value? 1 is the minimum. You can observe here 1 and here also 1. So we have to subtract this 1 from all other values and we have to add that 1 where we are getting plus symbol. Means we have to add here, we have to add here, and we have to add here, that one. That's it. Okay. So we'll draw the matrix, new matrix. फर्स्ट रो आपण हाईड केलाय त्यामुळे इथे काही चेंजेस होणार नाहीत एक्सेप्ट दिस 6 बिकॉज हिअर वी आर गेटिंग प्लस साइन. मीन्स फक्त चेंजेस कुठे होतील, ह्या 6 मध्ये होतील. म्हणजे इथे आपण जो मिनिमम व्हॅल्यू आहे तो इथे ऍड करतोय. ऑल अदर व्हॅल्यू रिमेन्स ॲज इट इज. सो आय विल राईट 0 9 6 + 1 7 इन्फिनिटी 7 4. इन सेकंड रो अगेन हा सेकंड रो पण हाईड आहे त्यामुळे व्हॅल्यू ॲज इट इज राहतील. फक्त चेंजेस कुठे होईल, ऍक्च्युली ते इन्फिनिटीमध्ये व्हायला पाहिजे, पण इन्फिनिटीमध्ये आपण कोणती व्हॅल्यू ऍड केली तरी आन्सर आपलं इन्फिनिटीच येईल. त्यामुळे इथे पण आपण काही चेंजेस करू शकत नाही. सो विल राईट ॲज इट इज 7 0 इन्फिनिटी 6 इन्फिनिटी 8. नेक्स्ट इन थर्ड रो, नाउ सी थर्ड रो हा हाईड नाही आहे, इट इज विजिबल. सो वी हॅव टू सबस्ट्रॅक्ट 1 फ्रॉम ऑल विजिबल व्हॅल्यूज. सो 2 - 1 1 येईल. 8 - 1 7 0 ॲज इट इज राहील कारण 0 हाईड आहे. व्हर्टिकल लाईनने आपण त्याला हाईड केलं आहे. 0 ॲज इट इज राहील. 1 - 1 0 3 - 1 2 5 - 1 4. अगेन फोर्थ रो हाईड केले आपण त्यामुळे ॲज इट इज ठेवतो इन्फिनिटी 5. फक्त चेंज इथं होईल बिकॉज वी आर गेटिंग प्लस साइन, दॅट इज 4. वी हॅव टू ॲड 1 दिस इन दिस 4. 4 + 1 5 remains same all other values. Now see again 4 is visible, that is 4. We have to subtract 1 from the given value, that is 4 - 1 3 1 - 1 0. Again here 0 will remain as it is. 5 - 1 4 3 - 1 2 and infinity as it is. Now this row is also hide. So I have to keep as it is 0, 0, but here we have to add 1 because we are adding plus sign. 1, all other value remains as it is. Now again, we have to do the allocations. I will start with row wise. In first row, there is a single 0. Then I will do the assignment and I will cross this 0. In second row, I am having single 0. I will assign here and I will cross these two zeros. In third row, we are having two zeros. So I will skip this third row, go for the fourth row. I am having single 0. I will assign this 0 and I will cross this 0. Now, in fifth row, I am having single 0. Then I will assign the 0 and I will cross this 0. Now, in sixth row, there are two zeros, but we require only one 0. Then I will skip this row. Now, row wise procedure is completed. Go for column wise procedure. In first column, already assignment झालेली आहे, so skip करा. Go for the second row. Assignment झाली, skip. Third row, already assigned, then skip. Go for the fourth row. See, there are two zeros. Okay. So again we have to skip this step. Go for the fifth column. Already assignment झाली. Go for the sixth column. Now see, sixth column मध्ये single zero आहे त्यामुळे आपण त्याला असाइनमेंट करतो आणि जेव्हा आपण कॉलम मध्ये असाइनमेंट करतो त्या केसमध्ये रो मधल्या बाकीच्या झिरोना क्रॉस मार्क करतो. सो आपल्याला ह्या झिरोला क्रॉस मार्क करावा लागेल. आता कॉलम वाईज असाइनमेंट कंप्लीट झाली. आता चेक करा असा कुठला झिरो राहिलाय का ज्याला आपण एकतर असाइनमेंट केली नाही किंवा क्रॉस केलं नाहीये. हा झिरो राहिलाय. त्यासाठी परत रो वाईज प्रोसिजर स्टार्ट करा. परत बघा सिंगल झिरो आहे का. इथं केली ऑलरेडी असाइनमेंट, स्किप करा. सेकंड रो मध्ये असाइनमेंट आहे, स्किप करा. थर्ड रो मध्ये आहे सिंगल झिरो आहे, मग असाइनमेंट करा आणि त्या कॉलम मध्ये झिरोला क्रॉस करा. ऑलरेडी क्रॉस केलेलं आहे. आता चेक करा परत कुठला झिरो राहिलाय का, नाहीये. नाउ चेक वेदर the number of allocations are equal to the number of rows and number of columns. Yes, we are having 6 allocations, 1 2 3 4 5 6, and we are having 6 rows and 6 columns, means we got the final solution. So I will write here, this is m1, m2, m3, m4, m5 and m6. Similarly, w1, w2, w3, w4, w5 and w6. These are the machines and these are the workers. So finally, what we have to do? We have to prepare the assignment plan. So first, we will take workers, second, machines, and finally, our aim is to calculate the profit. Now see, I will first of all write all these workers in single line: W1, W2, W3, W4, W5 and W6. Now we have to check which worker is assigned to which machine. Now see, W1 worker is assigned to M1 machine. I will write M1. W2 worker is assigned to M2 machine. I will write M2. W3 worker is assigned to M4 machine. I will write M4. W4 machine worker is assigned to, this is M5. W4 machine, sorry, worker is assigned to M5 machine. So I will write M5. W5 worker is assigned to M3 machine. I will write M3. And W6 worker is assigned to M6 worker. Sorry, M6 machine. Got it? Now, what we have to do? We have to compare our final solution with original matrix. What is the original matrix? This is the original matrix. Okay. Next, what we have to do? We just check the allocations and depend as per the allocations. We have to write down the values. What is the first allocation? W1 M2. W1 M2. What is the value? Sorry, it is M1. See, W1 worker is assigned to M1 machine. That is W1 M1. Means at this location, what is the value? W1 M1. It is 12. So I will write 12. Second is W2 M2. Means at this location, what is the value? W2 M2. W2 M2. The value is 11. So I will write 11. Next, W3 M4. W3 M4 means at this location, what is the value? See, at this location, the value is 9. W3 M4. I will write 9. Next, W4 M5 means at this location, what is the value? At this location, value is 12. that is W4 M5 value is 12. Next W5 M3 means at this location what is the value? So at this location the value is 9. I will write 9. And W6 M6 means at this location what is the value? At this location value is 0. I will write 0. Simply add all the values, we'll get the final answer. That is 11 plus 9 20, 20 plus 12 that is 32, 32 plus 12 44, 44 plus 9 that is 53. That is rupees 53. This is the final answer. I hope all of you have understood.